Ooh, I'm here. Silent Hill 2 didn't get a theme song like this. Sense pizza. Johnny. Yeah. Are there any games with a better intro theme song like this? I don't think any of the cutscenes are pre-rendered. I think they're all in engine. That said, they obviously probably increase the amount of polygons in the faces. Something Code Veronica does, or a lot of games did, when they're focused on that. Has a lot of them. Usually when you first, usually a cutscene starts with one, and then ends like, yeah. But yeah, the Maria one's one, obviously. But when you meet Angela, it starts with one and then switches. But the faces in the faces in engine for this are crazy for PS2. This cutscene is just pre-recorded in-game stuff, though, mostly. This is just in-game footage recorded, and there's no time where it switches to like a pre-rendered cutscene. Which, modern games, that's super common, but this era, no, it wasn't common. Because you could always make the pre-rendered cutscenes look a lot better. And they could have with this game, but like, them being as good as they are is kind of crazy. Konami.
We needed that perfect close-up for Heather dabbing on James.
Where do we get that? Ooh.
Thanks, sweetie.
Oh yeah, haha, Silent Hill freed the second best Silent Hill. Failmore is slightly incorrect, ha 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 banana. Romantic cat face, romantic cat face, romantic cat face, romantic cat face, banana.
Romantic cat face. Thanks, Jim. Cornfed, thanks for 20 months. I don't know. I do want to see a remake of this game, though. Chocolate. wonder how much of if Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition people did a Silent Hill 3 Enhanced Edition, I wonder how much of their work would carry over. I mean, some of those guys did the patches that are in this game, or that you can get for this game. Doesn't need. No, there's so much more this could be. Like, you barely look around Silent Hill at all. It could have a lot more. Same with Silent Hill 2, because, like, Silent Hill 2 you do wander around Silent Hill a lot, but, like, you can't go anywhere. I don't want a sandbox, but I just want it to be more explorable. Like, instead of, like, littering the streets with resources, like, the resources could be, like, a little more hidden and potentially more dangerous to get because you have to go in buildings which could have something in there that could attack you, instead of, like, wide open spaces and stuff. No, I'm not, but I don't know. I don't think they'd give it quests, though. Or at least not in the traditional sense. It's broken. Buzzing and stuff. So many noises. Whoa. Down doggy. Freaking amusement park is so hectic. Coaster. So many noises. Like, what the hell's even happening? Coaster key. The hell are you? I guess it could be someone's leg. Well, maybe, I suppose. Gadget to control roller coaster. I don't know how to make it work, though. There's a power switch on the left-hand side. How to make it work? It's just a lever. How hard could it be? Not that you want to turn it on. Although in theory you could maybe want to turn it on, because you could bring it here and then just... then you know where it is. Hello? Because I was running around. You have stamina in this game. Well, all the Silent Hills have stamina. I think. Well, just swinging takes stamina, but I was also running before I got there. Oh god. Look out! If you miss the key, obviously you die.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady.
You lied.
I don't like being used.
lie.
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain,
No pain.
no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing.
Nothing.
A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
I'm surprised they didn't give her red eyes or something. She's got the white hair, no eyebrows. Coupon? $1.50? What the? Gimme. Okay, there's the rabbit, but who's the cat? And why is there no cat costumes? Give me my damn coupon. Oh wait, maybe I have to... Oh no, wait. We give them the coupons. Or wait, no. No, 5 coupons cost $1.50. No, yeah. Give me my coupon. No, well, whatever. Oh, what's that? Can't really look at it. There's like a body over there. Popcorn? No, this would be nothing written on it. Probably supposed to have the ride's wait time or something. This would be 2,000, but also I don't know what you can do with 5 coupons. Only for rides? Some ride, like what if a ride costs 20 coupons? Guys, we're there. Borley's Haunted Mansion. Jacob's, but isn't Jacob's ladder like a dying fever dream because while he's trying to be saved in a military hospital in Vietnam, rather than what hell is? Or anything like that?
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion.
Oh?
We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Am I ready? My assumption is nothing happens. We could turn back into other forms of matter or whatever. I don't know.
Help! Help!
Help!
Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this
Oh
room.
my god.
Oh,
They wrote help on the wall
cries of
too.
the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family?
Why?
Because I felt I had to.
Whoa! But why?
Anyway, I'm lying.
Oh.
It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all.
Oh.
The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Whoa. It's crazy. By suicide, yeah. Whoa!
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New
Danny.
Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
The path? Geez, it's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this? Who could have done this? Ooh, the doll sitting chair. Is Danny the doll? Or is Danny the hanging thing? Oh well, whatever, no biggie. It don't matter. Bookshelves have books. Oh.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing.
What's on the ground in there? What's the bear doing? Oh no.
I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart.
Oh,
The
God.
mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
Was that a candle? Yeah. Could be. It's not really. It's pretty hard to look. But I don't know how much of like what they were doing with Silent Hill 4 they knew before this game was finished.
There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back
If anything,
anytime.
Silent Hill 4 was made pretty
Or
quickly.
if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
Huh? Can?
That was supposed to be
Oh,
the
God.
exit, but it seems that no one wants
Red
you.
light of doom.
Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them.
Oh, God. Whoop. Low. Oh. Hi, doggy. The swing rocket. Door doesn't seem locked, but I can't open it. So tired. Hiya. Oh, it's got a backswing. What the hell? I was just kind of curious. I don't know why I'm doing that. You know, just wanted to see, and I will kill you. Oh. I guess I almost had it with the sword, I guess. Just keep kicking it. In Silent Hill 2, it's always one kick. In this game, it can be like 10. And then there's those guys on the ground that, like, don't even let you kick them. And crawl around and are insanely annoying. I think the sound design is often really good, but some of the enemies are a bit on the annoying side. Like the buzzer here. But like the other, like there's a lot of ambient sound and stuff that's really good in this game. It's a flyer for a musical. There's nothing interesting about it. It's about Don the Duck, one of the park's mascots. Oh, we don't see much of Don the Duck, though. But that's a lot of information that I really don't need right now. See if they remade this, we could see all these other mascots, instead of just Robbie. Oh, the buzzer enemy is very annoying. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to influence you to run. Which, it does work. It's like, I'm not fighting that thing.
For the sort of people who like that sort of thing, that's the sort of thing they like.
This is the more... Yeah, this Silent Hill's pretty oppressive. So Silent Hill 4 also is, but that's because the ghosts you can't kill. Like, and they're not in a fun way either. They're in like a... The ghosts are like ultra annoying. But they're not as bad as, I guess, you... I mean, it depends how you play Silent Hill 4. They can be awful, but... Or you can deal with them relatively well. Never run. In this, you'd have to melee a lot in this one, though. Compared to 2, you can just murder. Melee's a little scary, but if you get the blocking and stuff worked out... It's about Huey the horse, one of the park's mascots. Huey? Look. Kathy the kitty, one of the park's mascots. See, if they remade this, we could have like 4 different... It wouldn't, instead of just Robbie, we could have all of them.
Aha! I like it when a door opens.
Musical? Is this Robbie? Robbie the rabbit. A lot of these games were made in like less than 2
Oily
years,
rag.
so...
I like oily rag.
I still think, like, we could get lots of good games, and if they made them in less than 2 years. Yeah, they wouldn't be as, you know, fleshed out and stuff.
What?
But, like, none of the PS2 games
no!
are. They all made sacrifices, but we got a lot more games. And a lot more, like, variety. Like, you used to be able, like, if you wanted a horror game, or a survival horror game, in the early 2000s, you had multiple choices, like, every year. Art style. I actually kind of think the art style is realism. Just PS2's version of realism. For the most part. Because, you know, PS2 couldn't actually...
Just a moment.
Realism. Square, well, yeah, all of them made a lot, because most games were made in like a year. And occasionally a game would take longer. But, I mean, it's good to have some multiple types of projects. It's just... Did I miss the map? I don't remember where it is. I don't know if it's in this area or some other area. Or is there even a map in this area? There might not be. Okay, thanks for the follow. What's Bakaru? Bakeru. Baker University? Is that what it is? Is that what it actually is? Bullet. I think a lot of these areas would be a lot bigger if they had another year on these games. Obviously. But, you know. Because you always get, like, the areas that are, like, really simple. And then you get the areas they spent the most time on. With these kind of games. Or you get things like, what Fatal Frame 3 did to try to be efficient, I guess. You only really have one location, but you know. Complete. Wait. 14 what? 14? 15? Monies? And the thing I know about monies, if line go up, it's good, and line go down, it's bad. Oh, King of Fighters. I'm kind of surprised there's as many fighting franchises alive as there are. Because a lot of other types don't have as many things alive. Like the military first-person shooters is like basically down to like Call of Duty. You know, but there used to be multiple franchises.
Douglas!
Dougie, no!
Are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
Hold it. I don't think one will come.
She's like, oh yeah.
Don't worry.
Why did I say I'll call an ambulance?
Used to it.
It's obviously not gonna work.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
Just find a third new dad.
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be?
This Silent Hill has like a sense of humor too.
I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
Yeah, but anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how a god of mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him.
Do you know if they remade this, who should play this guy?
I'll help you out.
David
You don't have
Harbour.
to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody
like
was
the way
going to
you
cry for
scream.
you.
Death Drops, thanks for the
People
follow.
Don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
Jodie Comer might be too old to be Heather.
Why?
I guess it doesn't matter because it's a game.
Because his pop was a penniless good for nothing.
It's just a... Yeah, you just make the render look younger.
Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore.
I'm not going anywhere.
I can do this.
Yeah, Battlefield is still alive, but a lot of other franchises are dead.
What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah.
Nothing dies down here.
I never saw him again.
Never saw him again. Or did he? Rabbit smashed up. This car seems pretty heavy. What happened to the person inside?
I'm
I
not
think there's
going
like two
anywhere.
separate things going on. Conversations. Yeah. No, talk about like franchises that are dead because, you know, one big franchise takes over kind of thing.
What? Oh! Oh no!
Or maybe two.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Look, she looks like an angel.
Sorry.
Look at those monsters!
Well, I guess
I'm
that's
not
the
going
problem with
anywhere.
you guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest.
Just go to sleep, old man.
Don't die on me, okay?
What is it?
Oh, it
just
automatically
came
turns
by
the
to make sure
flashlight
you were
back on.
still
I was
alive.
wondering if that's what
Sorry.
happened.
I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh?
Yep, all the older guys are hurt. Wait, what?
I'll handle things. You just rest.
But that camera angle with the halo effect is... pretty sure that's intentional.
Don't die on me, okay?
Help me, please! Ouch!
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
7 minutes. Now, this game's about 7 years.
Oh my god!
I know.
That
Body of
explains the
Wolf.
horrible things I've seen.
Client. Request. Searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article. Alessa Gillespie 7 died in fire. Link to current case. To be investigated.
Oily
Priority
rag.
low. Using
I'm
alias
like Oily
Heather.
Rag.
Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? Douglas's notebook. That's interesting. Because it's not like you could use this item, but you do, I guess, pick it up. Symbol usually looks unnatural and weird, but here, sort of seems to fit. It still makes me feel creepy though, like someone peeking into my brain. Doug, I found your notebook.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still...
Okay, same thing. I'm curious, why do you pick this up? I mean, you can't use it. I guess just to have it. But a lot of the memos, you have like the memo spots, so it's kind of... What about this? I didn't examine this yet, did I? Hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child. This girl, we took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why. She wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once again and was dead, all from that girl's and probably Alessa's conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago, and then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't the girl. It wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday. And again, it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh, so even now I can't forget about that girl, but I love you. I have no doubts about that. It's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. Harry. See, that's why I'm saying, like, if they were to make a new Silent Hill, it should be like a 5. It should be Heather again, and 17 years after, because essentially another form of the child is like, or it doesn't have to be necessarily 17 years after, but could be 24 or whatever, but or I don't know. They didn't make... No, Harry's a good guy. He just had thoughts that because his Cheryl died, but then this Cheryl showed up. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get a 5. And like, but the thing about getting like a follow-up to this is they'd have to remake 1 and 3 first. And that probably would be, if they do remake 1 and 3, that's probably like 4 and 8 years away, you know, or whatever, if one studio's doing it. So it's like, I'll just be dead by the time whatever happens. Hey, look down here. What's down? Oh. And one thing about this is it is hard to look at some things. Cinderella. Snow White. Well, I don't know why Snow White's a doll, but whatever. I haven't read the actual Snow White. Disney one is obviously different. There's photos on the ground. What's this? Are these photos of those dolls? Cinderella on the left, Snow White on the right, but something's wrong. I mean, you don't really need that clue. I mean, I wouldn't say Silent Hills 3 is not depressing, but you actually have a likable good character rather than a bad person. I don't mean good character as well as in well written. I mean like a good person character. But I mean, Harry dies, and what Heather goes through is pretty messed up. A dragon. Oh, dragon guards treasure chest. Just a prop and not scary at all. Like, the area that could be expanded the most is this amusement park. In general, I think. Oh god. Look, it's Harry's save. This is where Harry made a save. Harry's a good kid. I mean, Harry's just not as interested. Like, Harry's not as...
Are you still following me?
Harry's still good. He's not as... I don't think he's as likable as Heather, or... But, like, Harry's more bland, I guess. I don't know. Capybara, thanks for the follow. Like, Heather has way more personality. I mean, James is a bad person. I mean, the game tells you it right out when you do the Maria DLC too. But Dahlia, the one who said it, said that girl was a demon, that she took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal. Anyway, nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date at the end and a signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? This is where Harry made a save. Whoa, dear. Goldies. That's actually a pretty cool touch, because his saves were notepads and stuff, you know? No, Harry's definitely a good person. I'm just saying Heather's a bit like a more fun protagonist. Popcorn. It's a body. Uh-oh. Harry is more standard, I suppose. I don't know. Get it. Silent Wonder. No, Silent One's obviously better than Shattered Memories. Shattered Memories just basically says that Silent Hill's not even a thing. Shattered Memories is weird. I mean, I think Heather's in a situation where it's hard to be fun. As well. I mean, her dad died. He was trying to make her give birth to a god. Shattered Memories. It's kind of an interesting little thing. I don't know, I guess it's just always part of her. I don't really know how it works. Ashley? Oh, Ashley wasn't very... Well, I can't tell from Ashley, because Ashley's a completely different kind of mindset. Oh, God. Based on Silent Hill 1, I kind of think it's a parasite, but I don't... Well, I don't know why, like... Okay. I assume the two... Like, because there's the two halves of Alessa. I don't know how it works. Goofy rituals, who knows? kind of a topic where they can't go too far in too many directions because of it. You know, we'd have to start heading towards content they can't put in the game, you know? Well, this is more like... I think Alessa is part of Cheryl the whole time. In this one. Right? So, Cheryl's just seeing her other self, or Heather, you know. Blocking's hard. Did I block? Maybe. Oh, yeah, Heather is black hair. No, Heather would look just like Alessa. Heather is Alessa, right? Like, or Cheryl. Well, Cheryl's the name Harry gave her, but it's also Alessa. She can board it. You see. Like, I don't think they're in two parts. I think they're both. I think Alessa's just, you know. I don't think they're split in half right now. But she's like, I don't know, or maybe they are. I don't really know. It's like which half of the personality is going to win out or something. Or wait, Alessa's not really necessarily bad though. Oh god. Ow! No? Because this game takes place in 2000, so... And she's 17, so... Out of shoddy shells? Damn. Damn. Because Alessa just keeps getting reborn. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon. When I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that, instead of suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa, I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that, since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. And it's not that I don't remember that sick room either. It's almost, yeah. But they were reborn. This one's a new one. That's only 17 years old. But I don't know why they keep getting reborn. That's what I don't know. And I guess, are they born with the sort of god parasite thing inside them, or like, I don't know. Squishy. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I give to you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise. O Lord, we will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessing. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. Hello? Why is this here? Who knows? It's not written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours. Huh?
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Hmm?
Not yet.
Checkmate.
The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
God is growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
What I don't get is like, when did Alessa say these things like the world needs to be cleansed with fire and stuff? When did Alessa say all that? Like in the Silent Hill 1, Alessa was just a child who didn't want to do any of this stuff. That's where I'm a little confused. I mean, Dahlia might have said all that, but Claudia's trying to confuse. But like, we have Alessa's memories. Or Heather does. In the hospital, when she was like already burnt? Creation. God created... Oh, wait, I could go in order. Where's number 1? Are you 1? Origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts had held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. Oh. Well, not off to a good start, I guess. Earth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun Earth, God was born from those two people. Wait, so people created God. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from the people. Wait, people were immortal. Then they created God. Because they were... And then God made them not immortal. Wait, why is... Huh? Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zukilbara. Is that one of the Lovecraft gods? The yellow god, Lobsel, Vith, many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create... I mean, there's obviously more than one god to, I don't know, create paradise, where people would be happy just by being there. Promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to dust, promising to come again. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait and hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. Seems reasonable. The people were born immortals, and then people created God, and then God made them not immortal, but less bored, I guess? And then God was going to make them happy, but God died. I have Night Tarot card. Is that what happens? Aztec? Maybe.
People!
I think I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. Just do it. Oh. We're assuming Peepo is right, though, because that could be... Look at this map. Church map. These are the cult scripts. They don't look worth reading. Who's this guy?
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly, and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken.
Wait, who's Claudia's daughter?
God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
Echo. Because Alessa was Dahlia's daughter, not... So who was Claudia's daughter? Sure.
I forgive you.
That's what Claudia was just talking about. Weren't you listening?
Thank you, Lord.
It's not Claudia? Who the hell is it? Is it Dahlia? But Dahlia's dead. It could be Dahlia anyway. It's confession booth woman number 1. Oh. Yeah, who the hell's in there then? Might be Dahlia. Would be Dahlia. Locked. Hello? Thought it was green, but I guess it's probably just the lighting. It's not quite, maybe. But I don't feel like pulling back the sheets. Hello? Post-trauma. I know it's coming out in October.
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Arna, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Oh, these guys? Yeah, you don't want to fight these. Oh, yeah, sound's going good. I'm just hanging out with this guy. Told you can't trust people. Post-trauma, we get to play as like Santa or something, I think. Thanks for the raid, Arna. Who's she? Bonk. Cassette tape. Yeah, I don't trust the bot. It just makes, if it doesn't know, it'll just make something up. I get the feeling that it's handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the halo of the sun. In heraldry, symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present and past and future, usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. Blue is forbidden. Why is your book blue? Whoa there. Whoa. Hello? What the? Oh yeah, if you don't wait for the footsteps and you examine this, it doesn't work. Picture of an angel flying into heaven, nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. The girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Yeah, you actually have to wait. If you don't wait, it'll seem like you can't go there. I don't even know what that is. Sounds neat. Oh no, someone's cow got kidnapped again. I heard it. Oh, Yeez. It's a Yeez game. I know what Yeez is. I do know what those are. What are you doing back there? What the hell even is that? I don't know if that's Val Teal. Like, I can't tell. It might be. He's kind of creeping around the whole game, or a lot of the games, so. Saint Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Saint Alessa, mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. Holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. Their own mom. Is that cloning? The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. and the me here and now that sought life, and the other me. So three me's. St. Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. Circle means reincarnation. That's what it said on that paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as Alessa, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. But how many Alessas have there been? There could be more than 3. We like hundreds. But if she remembers past Alessa and she only remembers one, but she doesn't remember, she remembers this child, Alessa, but not this mom, Alessa. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how any of this works. Who the hell was Saint Jennifer? Why was she in there? And what happened to the older one? The mother. Or maybe the mother... But I thought Alessa's mother was Dahlia. But Dahlia isn't Alessa. But Alessa always seems to get adopted, so Dahlia could have adopted. No, but she said the kid is also me. She said the mom is me. She said both are her. But the previous Alessa's mother was Dahlia. I think. Hello? A lot of fire. Because, you know, previous Alessa was burned. Or it just looks hot, I guess. I don't know if there's fire down. There's gotta be fire down. And we're walking on fire, right? Who knows? Probably. Yeah, it could be Alessa giving Cheryl to Harry. Yeah. Sure. Done batteries. Musty diary on the bed. And they never really talk about Jennifer, though, so I don't know who that is. Yeah. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense, even now, that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl, or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. But the other Alessa? Oh, yeah, because she's got the memories of... Or wait, or is it Cheryl's memory? She has old prior Cheryl's memory also of Harry's wife? Yeah. Yeah, because although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dayot's. I think happens when I try to turn on. Okay. It's all so confusing. So much confusion. Oh, hello, knifey guy. One thing about this game, it's like a lot of the ammo I feel is kind of front-loaded. Kind of puts you in a false sense of security or something, you know? Tarot card. But then, like, later in the game, you don't get anywhere near as much. Yeah, Harry's wife got sick and died, and apparently that was 3 years after finding Cheryl, but which is the same number of years James thought, or whatever, I don't know. It's probably more of a reference than related. I'll just want, okay, what? There's nothing worthwhile here. Okay. Doors open. Inside, there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe, no, they're definitely dead. What? You hit me? He's attacking something. What? Is this one blind? I can't remember. Oh god, buzzers. Well, that's bad. This place is pretty crazy. Hello? This map, yeah, that's pretty good. Nobody ever knows. Doesn't seem like Silent Hill is a very good place to live, though. Pistol bullet. Something stuck in the book. Cool tarot card. Glyphotis. I feel like I've read it, but at the same time, I don't want to. Aglyphotis. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but is But as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. It's kind of like funny because now you don't know which her she's even referring to. I mean, obviously it's Alessa, but there's like multiple her. That picture's not your style? It's like a dead person or something. I don't know. It's low res, probably famous painting, but. You. Look who's down there. Oh, it's this place. This place is cool. But these guys are not cool. I should stop. Kick. 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 Yeah, this place. What was those two? Are those like the two halves of the Lessa or something? I don't know. Me not know. One of my theories though is like maybe they weren't. There was no meaning behind any of this. They just put random stuff everywhere, and then just let the fans decide what things mean. That way they don't have to figure it out or make sense of it. Who's in there? There's the one downside to these cameras. Oh, it's got a nurse. I guess. Brass key. Sketchbook from Silent Hill 1. In the front cover, here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You might be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease. Just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground is his right to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling lights sit like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why? You always look up at the night sky. Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. Delicious.
Wow.
So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Sell gems books. Top
What
shelf.
is this?
There's books on religion, teaching, and textbooks. Serious stuff. Other two shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. Those from when I was 7. They don't fit now. Good thing, too. Oh, another Harry's save point. Memo written. Something's written inside. She's just beyond the store. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one. There, I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God or not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. Last entry was written some 17 years ago. Looks like Dad wrote this too. I know, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. All right. One moment, guys. I'll be right back.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
I'm back. Here's Boo.
Do you want me to take care of this for you, little boy?
Now I've done it.
Well, break out the beer and nachos.
He's not doing good. All right. Onward, I guess. They're off today. I'm sure we'll know tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's a weighted blanket? No. Why would you... What? How would that be? Locked. Oh, I haven't been down here yet. Go! You bastard. You just like charged. These books like look like real mind benders. I think I'll leave them alone. Thales Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels, thus shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Oh. The moon. It's just a regular blanket. But it is Boo.
Hiya, Heather.
Hiya.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done.
Seems like he wants to keep the religion, but like not actually
like
follow through with the resurrection, so he can. I don't know.
I always hated
exactly.
getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you?
Huh?
Don't worry. It's just a joke.
You know, throwing that in there is just like,
By the way,
did he mean
I
it?
forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
Well, I'm pretty sure
You
they
don't
used to
have
be
it?
people.
Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Megatron. I think he means it, but they're also still monsters. I think they were people. I don't think they're people anymore, but... Book Otherworld Laws. He could just be messing with her. They never really confirm it, I don't... The magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 crest, or the seal of Metatron, or Metrotron. Leonard was human, but he wasn't human. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't human anymore. I don't think. Well, we don't know, I guess. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Autopods. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster. As it is also difficult to control, it is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metroton, also known as the agent of God. Sheet of paper here, but it's blank. On tarot. Tarot was based on 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbered 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. Megatron was an angel? Yeah. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction, and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism, and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck has more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in literature. Well, I mean, Harry was fighting essentially, like they had like that parasite and stuff. But I mean, they were people, but became monsters. I assume it's kind of the same thing here. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. Lisa, yeah, I don't know why Lisa was able to, like, not know she was dead for a while and still be conscious. But then it started mentioning drugs. And I was wondering if maybe, like, the drugs were conflicting with the parasite or whatever. And because she was like, she needed more drugs, she said, and then, you know, like the White Claudia or whatever. Maybe that prevented slowed it down. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I have no idea. Is Alessa protected? Well, why didn't Alessa keep protecting Lisa? Or wait. Is the scene where Lisa dies like after? What was the order of things? Yeah, there's people involved in Alessa's life. Now this should be like a combination of Cheryl and Alessa. But the nurses are still here. There's a lot of dog-like stuff in this one. Though, I don't know what that's about.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And then... I don't think it's all Claudia, like... I don't think this is all Claudia, though. I think it's a mix of Alessa, Cheryl. Because, like, some people have the theory about those big guys with the giant arms. It's like they're carrying, like, shopping bags or something. Some people said that as a theory, but, I don't know what these guys are for, but they're definitely in the way. Oh, they resetted it. I don't really know why. Maybe they were too close to each other. These knife guys were in the first one. Or something similar, like in the sewers or whatever. And there's a lot more of this red and kind of... I don't know, bloodiness in this one. The big, like what, the big giants are like tumors or something? The ones with the needles are a combination of nurses and Alessa's bomb, but they still have the nurses too. Needles, though. Needles are definitely a nurse thing. You know. Get up. Oh, I could have gone through the other door. Picture of a wolf. It looks like a dog, but it says wolf and everything, so... It was all a dream. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in here. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you first. Or ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. But then, of course, the theme of the game is like rebirth. Or whatever, so... I don't know. What a very tiny chair. I can't sit in it anymore. Go home, drop dead thief. Used to be less. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. I mean, obviously this game confirms that Harry dying at the end of Silent Hill 1 isn't the ending. Or not the canon ending. It's a handout with our classroom resolutions written on it. K. Gordon, yeah, he's... And then some notes. Ow, you little... Well, not literally. But James's canon is probably death. There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. Yeah, whether it's good or good plus, we don't really know. I mean, like, I think they've said it's possible. It could be good plus, but Sybil's never been mentioned, so...
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
Co-Veronica.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Hmm. Or sometimes your shadow kind of just looks like a zombie. What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. Yeah, he seems to want to take advantage of this being kind of one of the head of the church or whatever. Holy. Let's just get out of there. There's a lot of them. It's a candle. Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. November 10. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then, why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise. For the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. Old birthday card. So she's still hanging on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Xenophobic. Oh, because he was talking about teeth? Or something? Whoa there. What the hell's happening to the walls? Can't see it. Oh god. Ow. Claudia? Sort of. I mean, like, she's pretty messed up. Maria wasn't. Maria's different. What are these noises? Yeah, Maria was very different. That's interesting because Vincent knows this stuff can happen, but doesn't want it to. But he does want to keep the religion going to get the money from it, I guess. So maybe these, like, it is possible that we are actually just killing people that are followers. I mean, because we didn't see any actual followers. I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's plenty of those. Of religions with some pastor that just scams people for money. Yeah, they're all over the place. Something in each row. Upside down man. Under the ground. To his right, to his left. No one around. Leave him alone. Though his tears are profound. Moon up above the sky. Full or crescent floating high. Twinkling lights like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Moon above the fool? Oh. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? You have it now. You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing, it in the night, better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left, you'll keep it in sight. Thing in the night. Underground, upside down. Moon on head of crazy clown. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. I did it. Hello? Jasper. Ritual.
What do I want? Well, for the
Chocolate
two of you
milk
to
guy.
die, that would be nice.
Yeah, Silent Hill 4's
Then I could
endless
relax.
chocolate milk container.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago?
Okay, maybe all the creatures are coming from
Is
Claudia.
the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home? This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although
Vincent's so
I admit
weird.
that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
Everything about his acting is weird. Everything is weird. But it's like good.
Did you kill me? Well, the guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
I can? Okay.
Go to hell!
Oh.
What did you do? Nothing important.
Nothing
You're not going
important.
to run?
Felt that, did you?
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine.
At least with these people's religion, there's an actual power there. Even if it is messed up and they don't understand it.
I deserve no mercy.
But there's like a tangible effect on the world.
Mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival.
Story's good in this game. What are you talking about?
Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
One bit has the least story, I would say, though. It just doesn't have much. It's just
You feel
basic.
so guilty about it. Why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Megatron.
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that?
It really was a
Do
coaster?
you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Problem is that religions can be used to justify anything, especially when you have something as simple
God loves even you.
as, like, the Lord works in mysterious ways to fall back on.
There's nowhere else to run.
Or God's will to fall back on. It removes any responsibility. Oh God. What's happening?
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Oh, it's so good. They need to remake this. See, this red stuff got the parasite out of cells. That's why I think it's more like a
What are you doing?
parasitic entity or something.
She is nearly here.
The amulet? Well, you do learn about the red stuff.
Alessa, what have you done?
The reason her dad gave it to her was something like this happening. What the hell?
What is this?
Looks like God didn't make it.
Is it moving?
Stop! God is...
Claudia!
I think if they did it properly, the game would not be sellable. That's why she throws it up.
Alessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God.
You will?
If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
Yeah, she'll be fine. You know, it is possible, like, the other reason it could be the monsters are actually cultists and still people, even though she sees them as monsters. Like, when you actually die, don't you get dragged off by Valtail in this game? So they're not actually, you know, trying to kill you. They're trying to drag you off to do this, right? Wee. Oh, it's dragging her away to resurrect her? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, hello.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you.
Ah, Jesus.
This is God.
It's God. Oops. Go. Yeah, even on normal, like, it takes a lot of ammo for this. If you kill too much stuff, like, you do have melee weapons, but still. You don't have to worry about ammo. Oh my god, I died? I didn't know I was out. Whatever happened to the health indicator? I thought, didn't this game have a health indicator? Like the plus? Oh, really? I didn't know it was a new game plus thing. I guess that's why I had it in Silent Hill 2 last run, because I played a new game. Or I already had an existing save. fire does do a lot. That only got hit like 3 times, I think, since my last heal. I mean, that's fire right there. Ow.
Oily rag. I like
Oily rag. Ow. Oh yeah, it does more than I realized. Why can't I dodge? Oh wow. I don't know, I was in... Why aren't you dead? This is on normal too. I didn't play on hard this time. This is how much health this thing has. I'm not dodging this fire very well. You definitely can, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, the submachine gun would help. God, he's defeated by the power of bullets.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Credits?
Dad! Dad! Go, go, go!
I'm not going anywhere!
Sadness.
You will give me an egg!
What the hell?
Go, go, go!
I'm not going anywhere!
Not now. Why you do this? Why did you do that? God. Oh man.
Just a joke.
You've got
God.
terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather,
I mean, I'll turn it all off for Silent 2 Remake.
I'm not hiding anymore.
But
Nothing
I played
dies
this
down
who
here.
knows how many times.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
Cheryl.
you gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
I have to turn them off for the first playthrough of Silent 2 Remake. I don't have a choice. Worst ending night. No, it's not.
Do you want me to take care of this for you, little boy?
Yes, sir!
Getting the bad ending requires killing a lot of stuff.
Spoke of tortured souls, so outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have.
Epo Riot.
He refused to give in to the town that takes all.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
There wasn't any music with lyrics before 3, was there? Like 2 doesn't have any. I don't think.
Must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we
Programmers.
all the time.
It's crazy how few people made these games, though. That's why I don't get, like... Did we need to have gaming go to, like, 600 developers and $200 million budgets? When you look at how good some of these old games were? I don't know. We got Silent 1. Well, this has multiple songs with lyrics.
So outrageous the toll. You can
Hey, big
lose
cat.
all you have. He refused to give in to the town that
This cat's
takes
doing fine. She's just hungry.
survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want all the time. When he shouts at the moon.
Most of them, they pretty much all have great music. Oh, this is Sarah. Boo is the little one. No. I mean, 4 is next, but we're probably gonna play PT tonight.
4 and 20 dead birds. They bleed upon the nest. There was
Origins. I'll probably play Origins after 4.
They had no sign of the threat. Now it's too late for me.
Too late for me.
Will eventually take me. Too late.
Saw a Kuon in a store. I have a Kuon.
This town will win. Through this fog they came along. Dark night just seemed a terrible
Heather played by Heather.
No more stories from him.
Skip Downpour? Downpour's like last.
Bad luck before his fate. Only I felt terror so great. She and he will know.
Blue one's pretty good.
All things will end. That misty night, that dismal moon, the dead search for their kin, while angels sleep in endless dark. The dead seek out sin.
Like, basically nobody made this game. There's so few people. Why can't we go back to this and get more games? Clock Tower 3. Clock Tower 3 is pretty common. But that's way higher than it used to be. Crimson Butterfly 100. But like, they're probably like, you can probably get them cheaper. Fatal Frame's usually not hard to come by, but when I got them, they were like $20. And that was not that long ago. Well, I still had a copy of 3, but I rebought 1 and 2. Look at all these stars. No total damage. I got 20 stars. Good. Beam Saber. Extra costume. Extra costume. Happy birthday. You have to remember the passwords, though. It doesn't just save them. What do I do with the stars? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, why is there a password after you've unlocked it? I don't understand. Why isn't it just unlocked? Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night, everybody. And I'll see everyone next time. Good night, everyone.